Hi friends, my name's Hannah and welcome back to another video. Today I've got my Warner Brothers studio tour haul from the Magical Creatures exhibition that I went to a couple of weeks ago. I've also got a vlog for that exhibition and an afternoon tea vlog as well, so make sure to check out my channel to see those. But today I've got a bag of goodies to talk about. I'm really excited about all these and I just thought I would show you what we picked up from the haul. From the tour, not from the haul. Okay, so let's start with some of the free things that I picked up. So the Warner Brothers Studio Tour does these passports and they've got embossing places and stations around the tour. So we did pick up a passport. I've had a few of these before, but still really enjoyed getting it. So you pick it up and then emboss it in the circle. It is embossed, but I don't know how well it'll pick up on camera. Let's see. You can sort of see it embossed just there. That's the Gryffindor crest. I was really hoping that they would do a Mandrakes and Magical Creatures one, because they did do one for the Wizarding Tricks Magical Mischief one that they did before, and that one was bright yellow, so bright orange, sorry, so I was really looking forward to a new one, but they've just gone back to the old blue. They're still really fun to pick up. I have so many of these now. The next thing that I picked up, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to take this, but my boyfriend smuggled it out, and that is the afternoon tea menu. It's just so pretty and a really nice sort of thing from the doors. Like I said, don't know if I was technically allowed to take this, but it is on paper and got a bit wet, so I didn't know if they'd be able to reuse it anyway or if it would just get thrown away. So this was really nice. We did have an afternoon tea which was very enjoyable. I'd love to go back and try the vegan one, because I do think I would actually prefer that to the main afternoon tea, but I'll talk about that more in my afternoon tea video. So those were the two sort of free things that I picked up. So let's get into everything else. So the next thing are these two butterbeer steins. So if you get butterbeer at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, you now have to get it in one of these, or you can get the ice cream in a collectible pot or in like a cone. But if you just get butterbeer, you have to get it in one of these. When they first brought it out, you could just get it in a throwaway cup. So it does make it a bit more expensive. These were £6.95 each, but I really like them, and we do use them as well. They've got a new design which is pretty new in the last couple of years or so. So there's the new butterbeer design. It is a really nice cup. It's a bit dirty because I haven't properly cleaned it since brought it home. They do have washing stations there where you can just rinse off the cups, but I do need to properly clean them out. So next up, obviously you can't go to the studio tour without getting a chocolate frog. Me and my boyfriend got one each. I've actually eaten half of mine, so I won't show you the half-eaten one, but I'll show you his one which he's not eaten. So these are the chocolate frogs. They are huge, and this is solid milk chocolate. I once posted a picture of this on my Instagram and loads of people thought I was holding a poo in my hand because they're so chunky. They're really good. I would say if you do get a chocolate frog, make sure you eat it relatively soon if you're going to eat it, because otherwise it tastes a little bit gross. I had one that I bought at the Magical Mischief tour and then I ate it just a couple of weeks ago and it just didn't taste very nice. This is mine, half-eaten frog. They are really good. Take some biting to get into. When you get a chocolate frog, they are £8.95 each, which I think is not too bad considering the amount of chocolate that you get. It's 150 grams of chocolate, and obviously you get the box which you can keep. They make really nice display pieces. And you also get a chocolate frog card in each of them. So this is the one that I got. This is Yokunda Sykes. I think I've already got her before, and it does move, so it's lenticular, and then that's the back of the Yokunda Sykes one. And then my boyfriend got Merlin, who I don't think I have. I've got quite a few chocolate frog cards. I really like the Merlin one. I think he's really cool. And then there is the back of Merlin. So these are really nice collectibles. Obviously they're straight out of the films as well, so they're really fun to have around. And like I said, these are really nice display pieces. I've got a few which I just display on my shelves, and I just think they're really nice. So the next thing that we picked up, we just picked up when we were in the queue, and they just had a big box of them, and that is these Harry Potter Lego minifigures. I really like these. I've collected quite a few, and we actually got two that I haven't had before. So these are £3.49 each, and I'll show you the two figures that we got. So the figure that I got is Moaning Myrtle. She comes on this little stand to look like she's floating. There she is a little bit closer. And she also comes with Tom Riddle's diary, which is quite nicely detailed. I'll try and show it off a bit there. So this is the first one, Moaning Myrtle, and then the second one, which is the one that my boyfriend got, is Bellatrix Lestrange. So she comes with some shackles and some spare shackles, her Azkaban number, which I think is pretty cool, and obviously her hair, which I just think is really fun. So I really like these two. I'm really glad that we got ones that I've not got before. I love Lego and I'd love to collect the whole of this series. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. The final two things to show you are sort of my favourite two, I suppose, and the two biggest things that we got from the tour. I'm just going to move my butterbeers. So the first one I bought in the Platform 9 3/4 shop. So when you go around the tour, there's 3 shops, one of which is currently shut, and that is the Christmas shop just next to the Forbidden Forest. Then there is the Platform 9 3/4 shop, which is on Platform 9 3/4 where the Hogwarts Express is. Now you can get things there that are exclusive, so you then can't get them in the next shop. So if you do see something there, I would suggest picking it up, and that's what I did. So wrapped up. So what I bought in this shop is a decoration, a Christmas tree decoration. Let me chuck that on the floor. A Christmas tree decoration of the Hogwarts Express. This was £12 and I just think it's so gorgeous. I'll try and show it a little bit closer. There you go. So you can see it there. The train spins in the middle. I just think it's so pretty. It's going to look gorgeous on the tree, and I might just have it up all year round because I love it and it means a lot to me for other sort of personal reasons. I just think it's so beautiful and doesn't really scream Harry Potter. You can just about make out the 5972, but it doesn't say Hogwarts Express anywhere. It's got the trademark info on the back, but yeah, it doesn't say Hogwarts Express anywhere, so I think it is very subtly Harry Potter and could just be like a general train, which is sort of what I think of it as well. It's so pretty. It's quite heavy actually, not massively heavy, like I do think it will hang on a Christmas tree. Like I said, it was £12, which is quite expensive for a Christmas decoration, but I just couldn't leave it there. It was too beautiful. And then the final thing that I bought is something that I wouldn't normally buy, but last time I went to the studios, it was, like I've said about 5 times, the Magical Mischief exhibition, and I bought a Cornish pixie because they were displayed around the Warner Brothers studio tour and just really reminded me of that. Every time I see the Cornish pixie, I always think of us going there. So with that in mind, I bought something to remind me of this particular trip. And what I bought is a plushie Crookshanks. He's actually been sleeping on my bed. He really reminds me of my cat, who I lost in April, and he's just so gorgeous. I've wanted a Crookshanks for such a long time, so I just knew this was the perfect time to pick him up. He cost £19.95, so it wasn't too bad in terms of like the price of plushies, especially Harry Potter plushies. I was sort of tempted between him and the Thestral. The Thestral was about £30, so he's definitely a lot cheaper than Thestral. I just think he's adorable. But yes, he is super cute, and I know he's gonna remind me of this trip for such a long time. I just love him so much. I'm so happy. Look at his little ugly face. So that is my Warner Brothers studio tour haul for the Mandrakes and Magical Creatures exhibition. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. What would you have bought from this exhibition? You could have got a cuddly Mandrake, I suppose, but I did decide to go for Crookshanks. The exhibition is sadly over now, but the greenhouses are still there, so definitely go and see them. It was honestly incredible, and make sure you check out my vlog to see those in more detail. Yeah, it was a really fantastic trip. We weren't actually there for as long as I thought, so we got there at about 3. We got into the tour at 4:30, and we'd left by about 9, I think. So we were there for a few hours, but mostly because we'd seen it a few times. We were just looking at new things there, and it was definitely worth going. So definitely recommend the Warner Brothers studio tour. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon for a new video. Bye.